actually think Twitch is the most unhealthy platform for creators, in my opinion, because they want streamers to be on all day, and they incentivize you to essentially work yourself like a slave.
Yeah.
Which is not healthy. I think they should have a limit that streamers should not be able to stream more than 12 hours. Like, your stream should stop, and they should let people have breaks.
That's honestly not the worst idea I ever heard, although they would never do that because it would disincentivize people from being on there even more. But okay, so when did you start getting banned?
It was, so we were doing the bed streams. I was talking about that. After like 2 months of doing the bed streams, I think I did my first like hot tub stream. And in the hot tubs, my first ban was I would spin for subs, which is like, I'm like sitting in the hot tub, and then anytime I got a sub, I'd be like, I'd get up and be like, woo!
Right. That's not allowed?
Apparently not. And I didn't know that. So
did you invent the hot tub meta, or was there other people doing it before you?
There was other people doing the hot tubbing before me, but I think I was the first girl who got like tens of thousands of viewers, like to like the extent that I did.
Right.
Like, I was the first girl to break like 10,000 viewers in a hot tub, and at the time that was like a really big deal. And then it was like 20,000 viewers, and they were like, is this Summit 1G like of hot tubs? Like, what's happening right now?
Right. So yeah, that must have been weird to see so many other people just fall in line with it, and everybody's just buying hot tubs, and the hot tub companies are like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
it's
probably
all just Twitch girls.
And I guess the interesting thing about that first ban, the spinning for subs, because I was like, I thought that was fine, because you see a lot of girls, they have like, I'll write on a whiteboard for a sub or whatever, and the whiteboard's like way back there, and they're like,
yeah,
I'm writing your name. I'm writing it. And,
smart.
And like, I talked to my Twitch partner manager at the time, and he's like, well, spinning for subs is you intentionally showing your ass for money. And I was like, is it though? That's how you perceive it. It's spinning. But he's like, you're selling something in relation to your body. And I was like, well, then isn't squatting for subs is also perfectly allowed on the site. And he's like, well, that's a workout.
Yeah, it's an exercise. That's how you could frame it.
And I was like,
spinning is a workout, right?
I guess so.
That makes you dizzy. I'm working on my orientation.
But I was just like, all right, I guess. I was just basing it off what I seen other people do on the site, and I just didn't think it was a big deal to spin around. I really didn't.
Right.
So that was the first ban. I have a list of the bans because I don't remember.
Right. But then one of them, because were you the first girl who was streaming with your ass fully like in the camera the whole time, like laying backwards on the bed?
No.
Oh, but then you at one point started to embrace that pretty heavily as well, right?
That was only like for one day. Are you talking about like the ASMR stuff?
Yeah, and because you got banned for like licking the microphone with your ass in the camera, right?
Yeah. That I kind of wanted to go over all my bands actually.
Okay, yeah,
I think
all right.
they're kind of,
What's number two?
Number two, oh, hold up. So after the spinning for subs, number two band was, I don't even know how to word this. Like, so I was writing names on my body, but they were saying that I was like, the sub names on my body, they were saying that I was selling subs to write their names on my boobs. So they were like, you were writing on your boobs and selling your boobs essentially.
So that's not allowed.
Of course that's not allowed.
Interesting.
But,
so you have to avoid the boobs. The whole concept of boobs is so fucking stupid.
I mean, but the interesting thing is I didn't even think that I had broken this rule. Like I sent you guys the clips. Maybe they'll add it later. I'm not sure.
And those are natural, or you got those at some point along the way?
These are natural. I just have a push-up.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's
congrats.
Less push-uppy. Thank you. And then what was it? The whole writing on the boobs things was interesting because I don't want to take my notes, but like, so I was already writing my whole body. My whole body was covered, and I was like, okay, well, maybe for the top donors, I'll put like them on my clavicles, so it's like front and center or whatever. But if you write on yourself, if you're actually writing, like it's pretty hard to like see where, like, there's no way I'm going to be able to see where I'm writing. So I wrote like here. It wasn't actually on my boobs, but like people on LSF like posted them were like, this girl is selling her boobs for money, and like I think people were like in like I don't know.
Well, people were getting mad because Twitch was kind of being taken over by these hot tub girls, right?
I think so. Yeah.
So they're looking for any way to get at them.
And then like I felt like Twitch like indulged that by banning me, but even though it wasn't true, and I was like, look. Girls be getting hella clavicle tats like it's a whole style thing. Lana Del Rey has them. She's like my idol. Like, I don't know. I just got like inspiration. Like, I'm not even like, I wasn't even thinking about it as like writing on my boobs, but I had seen girls actually write like down in their titties on Twitch and they weren't banned. But like, I'm not saying that they should be. I'm just saying like.
What's that like in the shower, having to wash all that ink off every day?
Oh, I just use makeup wipes.
Oh, so it wasn't that big a deal?
I mean, it took me like 30 minutes to wipe myself down.
Wow. I'm just saying, yeah. Well, I would take a shower.
Oh, and the shower, but it wouldn't come off.
Oh, it doesn't come off the whole way in the shower.
Yeah.
Damn. Gotta suffer for your art, huh?
I would be like rubbed raw after with the makeup, and I had like industrial packs from Costco of makeup wipes.
Wow.
My third ban, which was my offline banner on my channel. I had this offline banner on my channel for a year. I sent you guys the link to that as well. And it's pretty much me and my, like, I have a lacy bikini or whatever, and I'm, like, flipping my hair, like, super artistically. Yes, my booty's in it. But I've had this for a year. Nobody seemed to have a problem with it. I'm not thinking anything of it. But pretty much I just get banned randomly for this. And I'm like, I've had this for a year, and apparently they were like, well, there wasn't a hot tub behind you. Which,
the hot tub next to the photo would be okay.
Yeah, so the photo was fine had there been water or a hot tub in the photo.
Right.
All right, people, we just hit 300,000 subscribers. You know we're trying to hit 400,000 subscribers. So that little red button, tap it, tap in. Appreciate y'all.